Hey NeapoliFans, Neapolitan Gal here. Well, as you can see, if you play Runescape, or know someone who does, or you saw my first video, you know that I'm in the game. And my first video for Runescape was really lame. It was a tutorial on transportation and how to get around. Well, my big friend here behind me is a spirit tree. But I'm going to show you with the spirit tree. I'm going to show you with different different teleport spells. I am going to show you with a few pieces of jewelry, with my Drayman's staff, and my wicked hood, and a bunch of different teleports, different ways to get around Runescape. Now I'm not going to do I'm not going to do any of the flying stuff today. I'm going to just do the teleports like this, and we're going to go from there. But first, my big friend here behind me is a spirit tree, and you can talk to him. And if there is an evil tree on the land, he will tell you where he's at, roughly. 15 minutes. And the taint is not currently on this land. So maybe while we're doing this, we'll run into another tree. And we'll go from there. Alright, so now what I want to do is I'm going to face you guys here, and I'm going to right click on them and say teleport. Where this is going to take me is to their maze, and then up I come, back down so you can see. Now I'm in their maze, and I'm not going to get out of their maze by going through it. Why bother? Now I can teleport one more time with him. Now there's a couple of these around Runescape. This is the one at the Grand Exchange I just came from. They've got new spaces, looks like. These places used to have trees. A couple of them did. This one here is the Tree Gnome Stronghold. This one is the Battlefield of Khazard. It's actually right to the... If you're looking at the walls of the Plague City, it's to the left. And then this one down here is Feldip Hills. This used to be a stronghold down here. This is actually where the Ogre city is. So let's pop to this one first, south of Feldip Hills. And down I go. Alright. So now this is just a wisp field. You see all the ogres over here. Alright, so let's teleport again. And whenever you teleport for the first time, you always wind up back here at the maze. So we're going to teleport. And this is Battlefield of Khazard. This is the one outside of Ardong. And as you can see, there's the wall to the Plague City. And teleport once more. Okay. It's about face. Teleport. And then we're going to go to this one, Tree Gnome Stronghold. Alright. So this is a Tree Gnome Stronghold. If you've been here before, you know what it's all about. If not, this is basically there is a grand tree over here. I think my bearings about me. This is an agility course. This is the grand tree. If we were to go upstairs, there would be all kinds of stuff in here. There are different levels of shops and things to do in here. There's actually a glider upstairs. Maybe we'll hop on the glider real fast and take it somewhere. And as you see, there's banks. There are merchants and things to do up here. I'm going to climb the ladder. We're going to go up. And again, there is another merchant up here. There's a lot of little stuff up here, really. Climb up. And then over here is a glider. And I believe, let's see, glider, captain, aerodo. So Gnome Stronghold, White Wolf Mountain, Dig Site, Al-Kharid, Charisma, and Feldup Hills. I didn't realize there was one in Feldup Hills. Oh, there is two. Okay, so this time, what is this? This is fly to the east coast of Charisma. This takes you over to where the shipyard is, I believe. So let's hop that one. Yes, this brings you over by the shipyard. So we'll try out each of his locations. So let's see, that was Feldup Hills. We've already been in the Feldup Hills, so we're not going to take that one. Charisma, Al-Kharid. And honestly, it escapes me what quests and things you have to do for this. But, you know, as you work your way through RuneScape, you'll learn your way. Let's see, this is going to take me to the dig site east of Varak. And then oh, that's right, he crashed his. So now there is a piece of jewelry that will bring you to the dig site. I don't have any at the moment. So we have done the spirit trees, we've done the gliders. Now let's do some of this other stuff real fast, and then we'll get to the regular teleports. Crystal teleport seed, I believe, will take us to Tiranon. Where are you at here? That is going to take us to this little town over here. So, boy, that was fast. And in this little city over here, you've got some merchants, you've got a bank, obviously. You even have a place for farming. Over here, I think I've got pineapples in my little farming patch. Yep, I got pineapples in there. Alright, so. Oh, he's the farmer. Okay, I was wondering why there's a teleport. Okay, this one will take us to the lighthouse. Let's pop over to the lighthouse real fast. I think it takes me upstairs, also we'll have to go downstairs. Oh no, outside of the lighthouse. So this over here is, that's the barbarian, what do you call it, agility course, I believe. Okay, here's our lighthouse. And there's a crystal tree, in case you're ever wondering where the crystal trees are. There's a crystal tree there. And and then for agility, you can jump across these guys. Just hit the ones that say jump across, and if it's doable from where you're at, you'll jump across. Let's see, clock tower teleport. The teleport in East Ardong, or West Ardong, I'm sorry, West Ardong, where the spirit tree is, this will actually take us to right there. There's the clock tower. There's the monk house, there's the clock tower, and right over there is actually on the other side of here is that tree I teleported with earlier, and there's the Ardong Zoo. Tai Bawana teleport. This is going to take me to the village right outside of Charisma teleport, where the Tiki guys are that'll attack you. I was going to work our way backwards. So here's Tai Bawana village. And if you're not real sure where Tai Bawana village is, I'll show you on the map. Here is your Charisma teleport. And here's Tai Bawana village, and there's Shiloh village. So you kind of get an idea. Okay. Now these teleports, I don't know if you can buy these or not. Yeah, actually you can. Looks like you could buy them from the Grand Exchange. These used to be a non-tradable item, which meant you had to wait for clue scrolls to get them, and sometimes your daily keys. So Polynevich teleport. This is going to take me out into the desert, the Polynevich. It definitely won't be leaving the town from when I pop in because I don't have water skins or anything with me. So we'll be popping right back out. So here we go. And these guys over here you can cut down for, I want to say for like wood cutting experience. Yeah, Polynevich. This is just north of the, sorry, just south of Shanty Pass, and I'll show you on the map. Okay, so here's Shanty Pass. This is your first town you came to. Now this, I believe, used to be over here. Don't hold me to that, but I do believe that Polynevich actually used to be on this side of the river Elide. And we have the bandit camp over here, Badabin camp. Now I've never activated this. There's a few things I still haven't done, so I'm not going to be able to make it out there with a teleport, with a lodestone, but that's okay. Climb down the well. Okay, so what's next? Phoenix Lair teleport. Now, I think this takes me to the Phoenix Lair in Varrock, but don't hold me to that. Let's find out. If you ever go out in here to the desert, if you've never been out here, always make sure you've got, yeah, I thought so. Always make sure that you have white desert robes on and skins, water skins with you. This, you know, I'm not 100% sure where this kicks me to. This is something different. Oh, it's up here by Piscatoris, just north of the Memorial to Gothics. Okay. I knew this had been moved, but I couldn't remember where they had moved it to. Next, we have a Miscellanea teleport. I'm not even sure why I grabbed that, because I can do that with my ring, but I'll save the ring use. Lumberyard teleport. Let's do this. Miscellanea, I believe it's actually going to take me outside. Yes, okay. So the Miscellanea teleport, Miscellanea is this little village. It's actually got Miscellanea, and I think on the other side it's etc. Yeah, have Miscellanea and you have etc. over here. There's a bank and etc. And then for Miscellanea you have tasks that you have to do to keep up your popularity. And I filled up my coffers yesterday, but I forgot to do any tasks. And I'll take you out here and show you basically what happens is when you are the princess or prince, depending on your gender, of this island here, you can get stuff from them for things being done. So, yeah, I know, it's kind of lame. But this, your mining and wood cutting are your two fastest ways to get your approval rating up. And then what happens is when I'm done here, we'll stick around here for another couple minutes. I'll take you upstairs to where if you haven't finished this quest, I think it's the Miscellanea quest. You basically what happens is they actually collect resources for you. Everything from farming to from seeds for the farming, fish for the fishing pier they have here, wood from different woods, from different trees they have, coal ore. What else do we got? I think I'm missing something, but I can't think of what it is at the moment. But you're able to collect these resources, and you wind up with, sometimes you wind up with easy scrolls, sometimes you wind up with caskets, the treasure chest that is. On occasion you get the gems from like when you've been mining. So it's all different. Let's go ahead and rub the Ring of Wealth and head on upstairs. So this will also take you to Miscellanea, but it takes you to the second floor of the Miscellanea Castle. And Advisor Grimm, I believe his name is who you talk to up here after you finish this quest. Yes, Advisor Grimm. And I'm going to say collect. Now, I just collected this yesterday, so there's probably not a whole lot here to collect yet. Collect resources. And it goes through the spiel. Well, right now I've just got a little bit of coal, a little bit of fish, and some logs. So let's close that up. It'll tell you how you're doing. Now, this is what they distribute. 7,500,000 is the max the coffers will hold. Oh yeah, herbs and flax. You could tell it which one. You can't have both. You can have one or the other. And then this goes up or down the town to actually start on it. And you can tell whether you even have any room to play with or not by this. The idle, let's say if I went down on the fishing, the idle would fill up, and then I could put it someplace else. So they would collect herbs or flax for you if you wanted them to. Flax used to be really good for making money. I'm not sure it's like that anymore. Fishing, you could tell it you want raw or cooked. I'm actually working on my cooking, so I don't want it cooked. So I've been cooking a lot of the stuff I've been getting. Hardwood, you can get mahogany or teak or both. I like both. And then mining. And then wood is the maple and willow, I think. So, and farming. If you did farming, then you'd wind up with seeds. You don't actually get like vegetables. You just wind up with seeds, and a lot of them. So if you're working on your farming, hey, this is the place to get your seeds if you've finished that quest. So moving right along, Lumberyard Teleport. Now this takes us to the lumberyard, right outside of it, I believe, but it also takes us to where the hot air balloon is. So there is a hot air balloon over here. This is going to be a different day. I'm actually still working on 2 of the hot air balloon locations. I kind of forgot all about it until the other day when I was starting this. But you could actually fly this places. And your first time going to any location, you literally have to follow a set of instructions. And I do recommend whenever you're doing anything new on RuneScape to always hit runehq.com, and you can almost always find everything you could possibly need right there. They're excellent at keeping that up to date. Who's next? Gukanoth Teleport. I believe Gukanoth is going to take us to... Oh, Tuska. Or maybe not. I was thinking that was Gukanoth. Okay. Well, and then that might be over here then. They've moved some things around, so I'm not entirely sure. So let's find out. Gukanoth. Oh, okay. Yanil. Okay. This actually takes you into the walls without you having to climb under. So I'll show you here real quick. This is Yanil. Down here's Feldip Hills. There's an island over here that you have to go through tunnels to get up to this point. And apparently this takes you just right into the walls, which is kind of cool. Bandit Camp Teleport. We're going to get in and out quick because I don't have anything for the desert. So let's hop over there real quick. Alright, so this is Bandit Camp. This is out in the desert, south of Shanty Pass. Okay, so we're going to teleport to the Wicked Hood. I think this is going to take me to Wizard's Tower. Yes, to the top of the Wizard Tower, north of Draenor. South of Draenor, I'm sorry. And Runespan. Oh, I did promise you guys Runespan, didn't I? Okay, so let's, we'll hop in here real fast. Okay, so Runespan is really cool. And what you would do is you would go pick on one of these guys. And This would give you rune crafting experience. Okay, so I gotta have rune essence. I'm not sure what this crystal is. This is something new for me. Let's see. Oh, one of those. I haven't done this in so long. Okay. Okay, so Ring of Dueling. You can go to the Duel Arena, Castle Wars Arena. Now this used to be a camp, but it's no longer there. Fist of Guthix. That's where basically where we were just at when I went to the oh, what you call it? The Phoenix Lair. That's right by the Phoenix Lair, I believe. So Alcarut's Dueling Arena, Castle Wars, and Fist of Guthix. I mean, then I've got 5. So we'll start with Fist of Guthix and we'll go from there. Okay. The following items are not allowed in the arena. The crystal teleport. Okay. And you know, I'm not real sure where the Fist of Guthix actually is. This is not where I thought it was. So, wilderness dungeons. Oh, I'm in the wilderness. Okay, let's get out of here. Luckily, it doesn't tell me a level of the wilderness I'm in, so let's rub this again and go elsewhere. We've been to south of Feldup Hills, that exact same spot where that tree is in the middle of nowhere with that wisp field. It's the same place. Castle Wars Arena. Oh goody, I can teleport. Okay. So, this is a dying place. Hey, Posty Pete. So no one does Castle Wars anymore that I'm aware of. I honestly haven't seen anybody in Castle Wars in years. And when I say years, I've been playing RuneScape for 15 years. So I couldn't tell you the last time I saw anybody out here besides an NPC. It was a good concept, but it just never really made much of itself. Rub Ring, Al-Qarid, Duel Arena. Okay, so this takes you outside of the dueling arena. And again, you know, I think that is the first person that I just saw running in there that I've seen in the dueling arena in years as well. These are probably places they should replace with other things, but they just haven't done it. If you don't know what the dueling arena is, this is actually where you can go fight a player with whatever you bring in with you, and you wager whatever it is you want to wager, and the winner takes all. So, let's see. Amulet of Glory. Let's do this first. So with the Amulet of Glory, you can go to Edgeville, Charisma, Draenor Village, and Al-Qarid. Well, I'm already here in Al-Qarid, so let's just pop over anyway. I think this takes us to the castle. Oh no, to the very entrance of it. Okay. Is that Shanty Pass? Oh, that is Shanty Pass. Okay. What else we got here? How many uses do I have left? 2. Okay. Draenor Village. Now we've been to Charisma and Edgeville, so we'll do Draenor Village. Now, if you don't know what these necklaces are, I mean, I can totally charge this back up by going to Bethorp, into the Warriors Guild, so that's not a big problem. So this is Draenor Village. Obviously that over there is Port Sarum. You know, I've never really looked at it from down here. With those new ships, that's really quite cool, isn't it? Let's walk over here and get a better look. So, I always play my game from up here and zoomed out. This is really quite cool. I've never really looked at this over here like this before. But then again, they're really doing big things with their graphics over the last couple of years too. So, okay, so we got one more teleport left on this thing. Rub, rub, rub. Edgeville. Now, you'll notice that this says you use your amulet's last charge. Unlike your rings and other teleport jewelry, your amulets of glory and your rings of wealth do not disintegrate when you're done. So here is the Edgeville Bank, and then right over here is, on the other side of here is actually Grand Exchange. So let's wear that. And we all know what the Grand Exchange looks like, and we've been to Miscellanea already, and then there's the Grand Exchange, so we don't need that either. So I'm going to wear that just to get it out of my way. Let's do a few teleports, and then I will take you to, you know what, actually, let's do the fairy ring, because there is a fairy ring right over here. If you're not able to use the fairy rings, keep doing your quests, and eventually you will be able to do your fairy rings. There is a fairy ring. Whoop. And I have to be wielding the Drayman staff to go here. Now I can either use the fairy ring, which will take me down to Zenaris, or I can select a destination for the fairy ring. So we'll go to Zenaris first. And here we are. Your cosmic, whatever they call themselves, where you can make cosmic runs, is down here. We've got a lot of different stuff down here. It's just a weird little space, and if we stay here long enough, I'll start doing weird things. And you never, now here these guys don't matter, but if you're over this way, these things will actually attack you. There's a spot over here where these things will actually attack you. There's these weird guys that walk around in here, and they'll just pop up behind you and they'll start saying stuff. You'll turn into a sheep and even a frog, I think, at some point. And it's just totally random when it happens. So, and then you'll just start dancing sometimes. It's supposedly the fairy magic or whatever. So, there's my fairy ring. Now the fairy rings are very different than a lot of your other teleports, in that, you know, I could totally walk, you know, I could totally do any teleport as long as the magic's high enough, right? But if I use fairy ring, I have to dial into these places. Okay, so again, we're in Zenaris. We're going to use the fairy ring, and these are the places I've unlocked. Now you do have to be kind of careful with some of these, because there are a few places that'll just take you to a little island in the middle of nowhere. Let's see, I know one of these, oh, right here. Penguin Island next to Miscellanea. That was by where I was mining at. So let's, where do I want to go? South Witch Haven. Let's go here. And basically, you dial into the codes here, and teleport to this location, and away I go. I'll show you. This is one of those islands where you sort of wind up in the middle of nowhere, and there's no way to get over there from here. So we're going to set destination fairy ring, and let's see, go visit the penguins over here. These are penguins you can actually attack. And this is, see, right over there is where I was mining at a little bit ago. That's Miscellaneous Castle on my right. Okay, one more time. Nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, so let's go to my magic book. This is the home teleport. This is where my house is. We'll go here. Oh no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so this is the tower at Feldup Hills with the wizards in it. Oh no, wrong place. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is Varrock. Now, now all these teleports to take you to certain cities actually take you usually to the city centers versus where the lodestones are. So this should take me to where that right in the middle of Varrock. Yep. Okay. Lumbridge. This should take me, I think, into the courtyard. And oh no, right over here. Okay. So that's Lumbridge. Falador. I'm not entirely sure anymore where this one takes me. Oh, next to the plinth. Okay. Alright. Oh, my house teleports one I was thinking of earlier. This will take me to dun, 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 my house. Okay. And my house is in Yanil. Okay. Camelot takes me to right outside the gates of Camelot, next to Sears Village and Catherby. Ardong teleport. I think this takes me to the middle of the bazaar. I think. It's been a while. Yep, right in the middle of the bazaar. Marketplace. Watchtower. Okay, this is the watchtower right outside of the walls of Yanil. Oh man, it's been so long since I've been over here, I'm not even sure. I don't remember what the watchtower was. Okay, so we're off to Trollheim. Well, I can get in and out fast, so I guess we'll hop over there real fast. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Might not be able to teleport there. You need to have completed. Okay, I haven't figured it. I haven't completed Edgar's Ruse yet. God Wars Dungeon teleport spell. Mighty Fallen Quest. Okay. This one I've never heard of. Mazcab teleport. Okay. A lot of these I've not finished yet. I'm really starting to get back into this now. So, but yeah. So let's go back home and I'll show you. There we go. Now, if you haven't done a player-owned home, or if you haven't delved completely into your player-owned homes yet, you may or may not know that this particular room over here exists in your player-owned home. There's a possibility of it. Now, there aren't too many places that you can actually put in, but let's zoom out. These take a lot of ruins to do. Falador, Varrock, and Camelot. Let's see, just for the heck of it. For 100 castings, okay. Gotcha. Okay, so Falador, Varrock, and Camelot. That's alright. So let's hop into Varrock. And again, basically, all it is a teleport spell. So you go to where you've been. Now, let's see, we're on 35 minutes. Okay. Let me take a quick peek at some of the other stuff that we can do. So let's hop over here real quick. So we've done the fairy rings. The rune essence mines, lodestones. I don't do ancient magic, so essence mines, you can go over here to this shop. I can't remember what the guy's name is. I haven't bought runes from this guy in forever, because you can buy it all at the Grand Exchange now, or just go make your own. Aubrey, I think. Yeah, Aubrey. Okay. So Aubrey and a couple other people in RuneScape can send you to where you can mine. So you can trade him, and he's got the ruins, but he doesn't have a lot. So these, these places are still just token. But you can teleport, and he will send you to where you can actually mine essence. And then the essence is what you would use when you want to make your runes. So, you just sort of make your way around to any place where there's a mining pit, and you can mine rune essence here. And then, with your Wicked Hood, you can activate, and you can go to any of the places that you're actually able to go to for making your runes. So, like the Law rune, I don't think I could go to the Law rune right now because of my Drayman staff that I have. Fire, water, mind, body, blood. I'm not quite sure where the blood runes are. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I haven't totally completed a lot of this stuff yet. I mean, really just getting back into this. Mind, cosmic. Okay, the cosmic one I can go to. So teleport. This is in Zenaris. So basically, it's going to bring me here. And if you take a look at the map, okay, here's Zenaris. Here's basically where we came in at. Actually, over here. So this is where this is, and then I actually like this particular one because of how you have to get to it. Isn't that cool? And no, you're not going to get hurt by walking out here. So I'm just going to walk over here. Whee! But I like this. I really do like the way this this is laid out. And no, it doesn't matter which one you go back into, you'll still wind up in the same place. If I didn't have my Drayman staff with me, we could go do the Law. Fire rune, this one is in Al-Qarid. We'll enter. This is like on a middle of a volcano. Water. I don't remember where the water rune is. Teleport. Oh, okay, this is another Lumbridge Swamp. I couldn't remember where it was to save my life. Of course, it's water, so it's surrounded by water. Ah, you even got a shark in the water there. How about that? Okay, folks, so that is our 40-minute video basically on the teleportation runes, on the teleportation jewelry, and some of the other items that you can teleport with your Drayman Staff, your Wicked Hood, your Crystal Seed. And so that is the teleportations in RuneScape. And this is an awesome game. I've been playing this as long as my son's been alive. And I love this game. This is one of those games that I won't give up anytime soon. So this is a game I really love to play, and whether you're a kid or whether you're an adult, RuneScape really does offer you a lot. I mean, some of the graphics are awesome. Some of the places in the game still need some touch-ups because it's been a while. You know, our players have gotten better over the years, the way they look. But, you know, they too could be a little bit better looking, graphics-wise. But all in all, it's a fantastic game, and it's free to play for everything. Let me show you real quick. You can play RuneScape for free, and everything from, well, not completely everything, but nearly everything from Bethorpe and Taberley. This is basically your line right here. Everything this way, for the most part. I'm not sure if Kennephis is totally free, but pretty much everything on this side and above. I don't believe you can go out here for non-members, but everything else, is, in that general vicinity is all free. Everything on this side of White Wolf Mountain is not free. Those are ones where you've got to pay your, you have to pay for a membership. I think membership, I'm not sure what it is for everybody else just starting. I think I pay $8 a month. I think it's a little higher for the people who have not had memberships before that changed. But it's, you can get cards at Walmart or GameStop. You can buy cards pretty much anywhere you can get games, like PlayStation type games, you can also buy. You cannot play it on your phone. However, there is an app that you can download on your phone to check your bank. I've tried it. I actually have it on my phone, but there isn't a whole lot you really can do with it. But I would suggest checking this game out, and just give it a chance. So this is the second Grand Exchange. Pifidinus, I believe that's how you say it, has the third Grand Exchange. And I think there's only 3 Grand Exchanges. There's the one in the Crystal City, there's one out here in Memphis, and then there's the one in Varrock. But it's kind of cool that they do have them, and they had the deposit boxes as well around. But having the Grand Exchanges, now this one is a completely mixed up Grand Exchange. So like every other teller in here is a banker. Say bank, a Grand Exchange, bank, Grand Exchange, bank, Grand Exchange. So, alright guys, well, that is it for tonight. Y'all have a great weekend.